In this lecture, I want to cover one detail that I found out for the histogram. So histogram is one type of graph that we usually use in machine learning to as one of the methods to visualize the class distribution in terms of a specific feature. So in my data set here, I have a lot of features, and in supervised learning we have a label column. And if we plot the histogram like this, using the pandas data frame, and then we use this filtering method, like the label column is actually my last column. So if my last column is equals to x, where x is in this unique label, and this unique label is got by basically indexing this label column, and then you call unique to list. It will print that there are two unique values in my class label column, which is benign and Portscan. If you plot like this, this for loop will iterate this x in that list such that it'll plot, it'll filter by basically this. It'll filter the row of this data frame by using, when label is equals to benign, it will plot once, and then the second overlay will use when this label column is equals to Portscan. Here you didn't say Portscan because I was printing the height. This will only print out the first 5 rows. But then this flow duration is one parameter that specifies the column you want to display here in here on the histogram. I'm using here is the flow duration, which is one of the feature column. So we color code it by the class, and then we're interested in saying the class distribution in terms of flow duration. So this histogram is okay, but one problem is that if you plot like this way, you will find out that these bars of the histogram never overlays with each other. This histogram plot, it will try to adjust the bin width automatically such that nothing overlays, and this will becomes a problematic when we want to observe certain overlap properties. So this is the second version where if you plot the data frame and you basically saying it is equals to benign, and then you plot the histogram based on that, this alpha equals 0.5, make it a little bit transparent, and you see immediately the impact here is that actually these bars overlaid with each other instead of being plotted side by side. So, and the trick is you need to plot the histogram twice, compared with in the first version we are kind of using a for loop embedded here and plotted only once. So this is a one of the funding I have, and then I packaged it into a function where another thing I want to point out is a lot of times we want to turn this log value on such that our y-axis will be in the logarithm scale, because if you don't turn that on, those tiny values, tiny counts might just be invisible on the plot. So that's another trick here. One thing is we need the overlaid plot, the other is this log. And then it's always good if we package the whole thing into this function such that later on when we plot something like this, if we want to change the property, let's say I don't want the log, then I can always just pass additional values here to turn it off. So this is all I want to cover today for the histogram. Thank you.